Hello folks, happy Sunday or whenever you are viewing this video. I wanted to make a screencast to walk you through some of the 9 honors expectations this week, along with links to my office hours. So you might have already received a notification that you can see all of these upcoming assignments that I've posted for week 5. So if we go to the blue online learning folder in our 9 honors page, the first thing I want to bring our attention to is this document that I've uploaded at the very top called 9HOL, meaning online learning, expectations and office hours. If we click this document, you'll quickly see sort of a syllabus that I've created for the rest of the quarter on online learning. I've linked my office hours for Tuesday from 1 to 2 p.m. and Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. as well. That way we will have already had our class meeting for the week or for the session, and you can ask questions about directions. That's assuming that you're still doing the work in the time allotted as prescribed by the district, but really you can do my work anytime that you want. Unless there's a week that I schedule a live Zoom meeting where we'd be having like live discussion or live instruction, really you have the whole week to get this work done. It's just about whether or not you're looking at the directions before office hours on Tuesday 1 to 2 p.m. So these office hours are totally optional. It's just if you have questions or you want to discuss maybe a poem or the text a bit more in depth with me to make sure that you are understanding and comprehending everything that you need to. So that's the Zoom office hours. I've walked you through how to receive credit for the class. Basically, what you need to be doing is completing all or majority of the assignments, engaging to the best of your abilities. As long as you're showing a reasonable best effort, the grading scale that we're using is not going to be the hardest thing in the world. So really completion and attempted mastery is key for the next few weeks of online learning. We will be finishing our poetry unit this week, and we will start to do a dive into Romeo and Juliet. I have a lot of introductory materials. We're going to be looking at sonnets a bit more in depth. So I'm really excited to sort of wrap up one unit and then go into the next with all of what we're learning from this unit being relevant and applicable. So if we go back to our online learning folder, now that we've looked at the expectations and office hours, we can go to week 5, and you can see right here the week 5 instructions. So I hope these are clear. Basically, the way I've divided it is an hour of work from Monday to Wednesday and an hour of work from Thursday to Friday. So the way that that looks is there are 3 tasks of Monday, Tuesday work. You have task 1, which is completing the poetic form notes using the attached slides, very similar to the language of poetry notes that we took this past week. So this is building off of the language of poetry, and we're doing a deeper dive into structure of poetry. Task 5.2 is to read Pablo Neruda's sonnet, which I have attached in our online learning folder, and answer the discussion post. The discussion post asks that you cite 2 lines from the poem, 2 consecutive lines, and you explain what that conveys about the author's attitude towards love. So I'm going to real quick open up the sonnet right here. Let's say you were to cite the first 2 lines. I do not love you as if you were salt rose or topaz, or the arrow of carnations the fire shoots off. So that's what I mean by consecutive, 2 lines in a row that you are citing. All right. So once you've done that, you're going to perform a poetry check-in. It is 5 simple points. It uses the poetic form notes and the Neruda poem, so I recommend having both open in a different tab in Schoology so that you can easily flip back and reference. That way I think you'll get the best grade possible on the poetry check-in. All right, so Thursday and Friday does have a formative assessment. So since we're wrapping up a bit of the poetry stuff, I want you to read one specific poem and then write a paragraph analyzing it. So the poem that I've picked is We Grow Accustomed to the Dark by Emily Dickinson. So you're going to look at the Dickinson Analysis, select one element, and analyze it in the poem. But this is key here. You'll have 45 minutes to do this. Once you open the analysis or the little, image, which looks like this right here, once you open this and you click begin, you'll have 45 minutes to type. So I recommend watching the video, reading the poem. You could even print the poem and annotate it, or really kind of get your questions out either by talking with peers or by coming to my office hours. And make sure that you fully understand the poem or that you have a grasp on what you'd like to write before you click begin on the Dickinson Analysis. Because that is a claim evidence warrant structured paragraph. And like I said, you'll have 45 minutes to complete it. The prompt here: how does this element, whether you're looking at rhyme scheme or you're looking at the structure of the poem or you're choosing a specific literary device that the author uses, you're looking at that element and arguing how it supports the central theme or message of the poem. Meaning that you have to figure out what is the central theme or message of the poem. All right, so you're doing that work, and that is our Thursday, Friday task. So if we go back to our folder, 5.1 through 5.3 is due Wednesday at midnight. That way you are kind of being stuck to a specific schedule. You're doing this hour of work in the first half of the week. And then I've made it so that this Dickinson analysis is due Friday at midnight. So sort of broken it up into 2 different class periods of this week. All right, I hope that answers some of your questions. If you have any more, please Schoology message me. I'll be available throughout the week to answer any of your questions. And I hope that this screencast was helpful if you watched it all the way through. All right, have a great week, guys. Bye.